Good evening and a warm welcome. It's Saturday, the 19th of January 2019. You're joining us on Prime TV News. Here are the stories making your headlines tonight. The Prime Minister says the opposition is spreading rumours saying that the government is trying to divide the country. Sri Lanka and the Commonwealth aim to enhance cooperation. The International Monetary Fund expresses willingness to continuously support Sri Lanka. Attention has been paid on using insects and microorganisms to fight against the Sena caterpillar. Sri Lanka Army launches a cooked meal production centre. And in headlines overseas, Mexican fuel pipeline explosion kills more than 20 and injures 54 people. And now for the news in detail. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe says the opposition is spreading rumours saying that the government is trying to divide the country. The Prime Minister mentioned this while attending a religious function at Yakkalamulla in Galle. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, who arrived at Galle Yakkalamulla Karagoda Purvarama temple, engaged in religious practices. Thereafter, he opened the new two-storied building at the temple. Public representatives including Minister Vajira Abeyewardena, MPs Vijaypala Hettiarachchi and Bandulal Bandarigoda were present on the occasion. Alms were offered to 150 Buddhist monks. It has been organized on the instructions of the chief monk of the temple, the Venerable Naravala Sirivimala Thera. A meeting has taken place between Minister Mangala Samaravira and Secretary General of the Commonwealth with the aim of enhancing cooperation between the Commonwealth and Sri Lanka. Minister Mangala Samaravira left for Washington recently to get financial assistance for Sri Lanka's future development activities. He met the Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund, Christine Lagarde. She said the IMF would continue to support Sri Lanka and a group of IMF representatives would visit the country next month. Meanwhile, Minister Mangala Samaravira held discussions with the Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Patricia Scotland. The minister said that the support of the Commonwealth is expected for Sri Lanka's future development activities. The International Monetary Fund has expressed its willingness to continuously support Sri Lanka. Governor of the Central Bank, Dr. Indrajit Kumaraswamy, said that IMF has agreed to be flexible with conditions when Sri Lanka is obtaining loans. The Governor of the Central Bank mentioned this while attending the annual sessions of Sri Lanka Economic Association. The Governor said that Sri Lanka received many benefits after Minister Mangala Samaravira met the Managing Director of IMF recently.
The Minister went to Washington for two reasons. One is he wanted to signal very clearly to the senior management of the IMF that Sri Lanka wishes to continue its engagement with the IMF through the extended fund facility. Secondly, he wanted to signal to the senior management of the IMF that the staff level agreement that we reached on the 26th of October, which could not be announced because of the developments on that day, that we needed some deviation from that because the facts on the ground had changed. That there were solid economic and political economy reasons why the agreement that was reached needed to be modified. And the main issue where the minister was looking for modification was when it came to the fiscal targets. He wanted more fiscal space because the growth performance of the economy, as you know, is well below par. So he wanted space for more growth-oriented policies. And he also wanted some fiscal space to strengthen the social safety net. There are a number of people who have qualified for Samruddhi, but who are not able to get on to Samruddhi. Of course, there are lots of people in Samruddhi who should not be on it, but the IMF is not insisting that we take those people off, but they're willing to consider us, including the people who deserve to be on it. So these are the two areas where the minister asked for flexibility. And in order to do that, he wanted some reduction in the primary surplus target that was agreed upon in October. The IMF agreed to be flexible, but how flexible, we do not know. So The government has a position, the IMF has a position. Where we end up will be the subject of negotiations when the IMF team comes to Colombo in mid-February. They're coming in mid-February because they want to make an assessment of the data as at the 31st of December.
Still at home, Sena caterpillar has been reported in many areas of the country. Attention has been paid on using insects and microorganisms to fight against the caterpillar. Sena caterpillar was reported in the country about 3 months ago. At present, they are being reported from Ampara, Anuradhapura, Munaragala, Polonnaruwa, Mathura and Ratnapura districts. It has also spread to the Nuwara district. Sena caterpillar has been found from the Nuwara, Hatton, Ruwanpura area. Farmers in the area said that there is a danger of the caterpillar destroying vegetables and tea plants in the area. The caterpillar is reported from Konduruwava, Nikapiti of Moragakanda Mahavali zone in the Polonnaruwa district. A program has been launched to brief the farmers in the area about the caterpillar. A program is underway to educate the public in eradicating the Sena caterpillar in the Mathura district. Selling of maize has been suspended temporarily in the area. A program was conducted in the southern province to educate public officials to prevent the spread of Sena caterpillar in the area. It had been organized by the Southern Province Agriculture Ministry to obtain the services of public servants for the success of the program to eradicate the caterpillar. Sena caterpillar has been found from a maize cultivation in Mathura, Urubokka, Pasgoda area. It was also found in maize at Urubokka Public Trade Fair. Agriculture officials who inspected the area asked the farmers to be cautious. Meanwhile, the caterpillar has been found from a pineapple cultivation in the Rotumba area. The Army has taken steps to launch a cooked meal production center to be used during sudden disasters. Production of packed cooked meals used during fights inside forests by the Army and during disaster situations will be done at the center. Army Commander Mahesh Senanayaka opened the food production center at Velikanda, Kandakadu Army Farm. Earlier, such packed food was imported. The production center will be able to meet the local demand in the future. Moving on with the news, Minister Sagala Ratnayaka points out the development of the country came to a standstill due to political instability during the past few months. Handing over of land deeds for 120 families at Kottagala Divisional Secretariat area took place under the patronage of Minister Sagala Ratnayaka. Public representatives and state officials were present at the function, which took place at Kottagala Divisional Secretariat. Sewing machines were distributed among the self-employed women in the area. The Housing Development Authority has taken steps to construct 500 model villages in the northern province. Meanwhile, the program to construct 5,000 houses destroyed by floods commenced today. Chairman of the National Housing Development Authority, Lakvijaya Sagarapalan says that constructions of 500 model villages covering all 5 districts in the northern province have commenced. He further said that building of 5,000 houses destroyed due to floods in Kilinochchi and Mullaitivu districts was commenced today. The lands that have been acquired for the use of Sri Lanka Army are being handed over at present to the people in the north and east. Accordingly, 39 acres in Ampara district were returned to their original owners. 39.7 acres in the Ampara district, used for various activities by the Army, were handed over to the people under the patronage of the Governor, MLA Hizbullah. It has been organized under the supervision of Eastern Brigade Commander, Major General Aruna Jayasekara. Speaking on the occasion, Major General Aruna Jayasekara said that the Army took steps to implement the program successfully. Eastern Province Governor, MLA Hizbullah, expressed his views on the occasion. Meanwhile, a protest was held demanding not to remove the Army camp, which was there over the years at Kalmunai, Periyanilavane. IGP Pujija Sundara says his aim is to take forward the police department by enhancing public relations. The IGP mentioned this during a function at Kahavatta. 20 houses built at the Kahavatta area to coincide with the 150th anniversary of Sri Lanka Police were vested with the public under the patronage of IGP Pujija Sundara. These houses were built for the low-income families on a concept of the Kawat Police OIC, Rohan Olugala. A total of 45 houses will be built under the project. People in the area said that they commend the implementation of such projects. On information received to the Maritime Rescue Coordinating Centre established at Naval Headquarters Colombo about a sick passenger on board the German cruise ship Amadea, Sri Lanka Navy promptly rendered assistance to transfer the patient ashore for treatment yesterday. Alerted by information about a sick woman passenger aboard the cruise ship Amadea, which was heading to Hambantota port from Cochin Port, India, a fast attack craft attached to the Western Naval Command was dispatched to the location of the cruise ship to get the patient aboard naval craft. The naval personnel reached the vessel in the seas about 18 nautical miles south of Colombo Lighthouse and safely transferred the patient to the Colombo harbour premises. Thereafter, she was admitted to a private hospital in Colombo for medical treatment. A program has been held to distribute equipment among those who are engaged in the Kitul industry in the Ayagama Divisional Secretariat area. The program has been implemented by the Minister of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Development and Rural Economic Affairs. The government has launched the program with the aim of producing high-quality Kitul products suitable for local and foreign markets. Equipment to the value of 700,000 rupees was distributed among 35 families in the Divisional Secretariat area. UNP Ratnapura District Parliamentarian A.A. Vijayatunga, public representatives and the people in the area were present on the occasion. Sabaragamu province has been able to come on top on Enterprise Sri Lanka Bank of Ceylon Turunu Diriya loan scheme. The Turunu Diriya loan scheme, which was launched to encourage young entrepreneurs, is being successfully implemented island-wide. The Sabaragamu province has come on top as the province which has given the highest amount of loans. It has distributed loans among 96 entrepreneurs. Meanwhile, the Ratnapura district has become the district which has given the second highest number of loans by giving loans to 77 entrepreneurs. The Turunu Diriya loan scheme has granted more than 2.5 billion rupees as loans among 483 youth entrepreneurs in the country. The project is implemented jointly by the Policy Development Office of the Prime Minister's Office, the Bank of Ceylon and the Ministry of National Policies and Economic Affairs. Police have arrested a suspect with bundles of fake currency notes at Homagama, Jalthara area. Navagama police had received information that a person who purchased goods from a shop at Velipillaiva area gave 1,000 rupee fake currency notes. Following the information, police have arrested the suspect along with 8 1,000 rupee fake currency notes. Police have found another 48 1,000 rupee fake currency notes after searching his house at Hokandara. Police have seized a printing machine used to print fake currency notes. And finally, in local news, 3 people have died in 2 accidents at Hungama and Angunukola Palace areas. A tipper truck moving from Tangalla to Hungama has collided with a motorcycle at Hungama Ranna Nidahasgama area. The motorcyclist, who was critically injured, has died after being admitted to the Ranna hospital. The deceased is a 34-year-old resident of the Ranna area. Meanwhile, a lorry and a motorcycle had collided at the Binkama junction on the Angunukola Palace Ambulipitiya road. 2 youths in the ages of 22 and 15 have died in the accident. And that wraps up the news bulletin for tonight. You can log on to www.itnnews.lk for more information. Sasankadas for Prime TV News. Thanks for watching. Good night.